This is Sparks Dynamite.
Alright. Turn the volume down just a little bit. Alright. Let's see what I have left to do with these. I was wondering what was up with this. Oh, here we go. I was supposed to say, what in the world? Genesis Rose. Dragon Bride. Singer. Just mine, alright? Oh, no wonder. I was supposed to say, where's the rest of them? I only have my dark and light heroes out. I guess, yeah. So we were a nurse, which would probably be... Alright. Glad that all changed up. It's been a while since I've updated mine. To be honest, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. Sure, chat is good here. Let me make sure chat is working. Let me make sure chat is working. Oh, I didn't even... Let me see something. Huh. I thought I had that fixed. Or not fixed, but... Okay. So why is that chat showing up on my other one? Is it?
Sparks Dynamite.
Okay, that's interesting. What was it? This is my YouTube chat, right? So, we should use this one set up. Let me test this. Ah, there it is. I had to refresh it. That's what it was. I was wondering what was up with that. I just had to refresh it. I was like, what is up with that? Alrighty, let's do this. Got a couple of things that I'm trying to do here, so might as well. Got 9,000 points right here, so got 9,000 points here, so I think I'll be alright for just getting the Season 2 gear. But I think I could start that now. How many days I got left? 12 days? Doesn't even take me 12 days to do this, right? Question is, what kind of set of gear do I want here? So I can basically make anything I want right here. I just don't know who or what I would want to make it for. That is the question. of the day. Why do I? It's a rib toy set. What do you do? Successfully. Okay, and I don't even have a full set of that. I could get another speed set going. So you're at 230. You're at 199. I could get another speed set going. Actually, you don't have a lot of speed on you, which is interesting. Ooh. Have you seen the new JJK episode yet? Did they fight justice? Actually, no, I don't even know. I haven't really been. I'm gonna be real with you. I've been completely out of the loop with everything that's been going on with family and whatnot. Because my uncle passed away. I have not been paying attention to like social media or anything at all today. I'm kind of been just chilling, but I didn't even know that they came out with a new episode. No, I did not know about that. I thought I only had one of you. Have you seen Kuroko no Basket? If no, who's your favorite character? Mine's Kisei. I would have to say, and this might be generic, my favorite has probably got to be Kuroko. It's either Kuroko or Kisei. It's one of those two. Now, Kuroko no Basket's a classic. That is a classic, man. I've watched the movie at the end where they go against Jabberwock a million times at this point, man. It's such a good anime. It really is. Sports anime wise, and especially for the time period that it was made in, it's so good. It's so good. Cannot complain about it.
This is Sparks Dynamite.
Kuroko no Basket is a classic, and you cannot tell me otherwise. That is a classic right there. Have I not gotten? Okay, apparently I haven't gotten him yet. Apparently I have not gotten him yet. I need to somehow build. I don't know how I'm gonna build Rimuru. Don't know how I'm gonna build Rimuru. I want to build him, but I don't know how I'm going to. Next week's episode is going to be a 28-minute equivalent special, and the season finale is going to cover the Sendai Colony Brawl. I'm assuming you're talking about JJK, because Kuroko no Basket ended a long time ago. Unless once again, I've not been online all day because not my grandfather, older than this. But my uncle passed. You know, I haven't been online all day. Outside to tell people that I haven't been posting, that I'm not gonna post today. I've not been online all day because family is stuff. So I'm assuming you're talking about JJK though. Top 5 sports anime in no particular order: Slam Dunk, Haikyuu, Ace of Diamond, Kuroko no Basket, and Initial D. I would have to say my top 5 are Prince of Tennis, Kuroko no Basket, Initial D, Haikyuu, and then Slam Dunk, in that order. If you haven't seen, my bad. If you haven't seen Prince of Tennis yet, oh boy. If you have not seen Prince of Tennis, you need to watch that. Alright, let me see if I can re-gear you, because what do I even want you to be at? That's the question. Because I don't know what I would want to do with you at the moment. Because I've just built really weird. What do I want to do with you, Amuro? Well, I need to get your skills up first. Just realized that boxing is a sports swap out of Acer Diamond for Hajime no Ippo. Yeah, kind of. So for chapter 3. Yeah. I think, if I'm correct, I think Princess Tennis is getting something, not like soon, but I think they're getting something else. I don't know exactly what, but I think they're getting something. I'm just gonna have this go crazy on auto. One fire hero in the team, bet. That shouldn't be too hard. A character that can just AoE. I don't know exactly who I'd want for this though. I guess. I guess Genesis Ross could work for this. Which is hilarious because Genesis Ross normally would be one of those ones where I'm like, no, not really, but I mean, in this scenario, it kind of actually just works. Do this and see what happens. I don't know exactly how this area works because it's been a while since I've done this story mode, but I think we should be fine. Here's a hard question. Which sports anime has the best cast? For me, it's between Haikyuu. For me, it's between Haikyuu and Hajime no Ippo. Best cast. Oh boy. Best cast. That's a hard one, man. Cause especially with all the ones I named earlier. Best cast. I could say it could be like Initial D, Kuroko no Basket. Haikyuu has a really good cast. Like if I had to go best cast, I would say it's between, for me, it's between Initial D, Kuroko no Basket, and Haikyuu. Those are my top 3 if we're talking about best cast. Hajime Ippo, if we're talking top 5, then Hajime Ippo is like number 4 for me, and then Slam Dunk after that. I need to really increase your crit damage. Sparkling waters do be hidden. I say that Haikyuu is the best cast for me because I have literally not a single investment in volleyball sport, but I love Haikyuu because of the characters. Yeah, that's the same with me. That's the reason why I got Haikyuu so up, like my top 3 when it comes to like best cast. It's literally the reason why. It's the same like Initial D. Initial D and even like, I guess, Kuroko no Basket. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I like basketball, but I'm not like the hugest fan of basketball of all time. And then it's like, I like cars, but I wouldn't say I was the greatest or the most crazy car enthusiast of all time. It'd be one of those things that, you know, obviously the cars were cool and everything like that, but it was really the characters that drew me in. Something I really liked about Haikyuu is how often Kara Sano loses. It's more down to earth, big flaw in Kuroko is the guys rarely lose. Yeah, that is true. The reason I like Kuroko so much though is because even though, like, let's say from a standpoint like that, it's like, okay, they hardly lose. Even though they hardly lose, they still at least have some character development in there. They still got character development in there. They're learning, they're evolving, you know, it's there. Not to mention, I like how the whole entire story was them basically going through all of the, what do you call it? The generation of miracles. They weren't always all on the same team at the same time all the time. They kind of split up and had their own things, so I like that. For me, the reason I liked about Initial D kind of has that same thing too, where it's like, okay, you know, Takumi specifically as a protagonist doesn't lose that often, but when he does lose, then he does take something from it. And technically, I mean, even though we don't see Takumi lose a lot, he's never beaten his dad before. Not to mention the dude's humble as hell. Like, once again, me personally, if Takumi and Kisuke were to have raced each other at the end of stage 5, I don't know, man. In a downhill, I'm not gonna lie, it would be close. Obviously, in the uphill, Takumi would lose that due to, you know, RX7. But, downhill, it'd be a hell of a race, bro. It would be a hell of a race. Like, Kisuke was not messing around at the end of stage 4, man. He was not. Let alone stage 5. Stage 5, holy shit, both those two were ridiculous. I couldn't even tell you who would be better than the other in a downhill. Slam Dunk is realistic basketball and Kuroko is just batshit insane anime basketball. Yeah. It's like if you want like the batshit crazy basketball, Kuroko's the little bit more like realistic, then it'd be Slam Dunk, yeah. Both of them do portray basketball pretty well, though. Obviously, Kuroko, you know, they're a little bit unrealistic in some things, but at the same time, you can't even say that because apparently the author who made Kuroko designed some of those characters based off of actual NBA players. So the only thing that's kind of unrealistic, I guess, would be them doing all that crazy stuff they were doing at the age that they were, because obviously with NBA players, they weren't doing all that until like maybe they're, I guess, 20 or so. Meanwhile, the Kuroko teams were doing that stuff and they were like 18. But then again, I mean, there's a reason they call them the generation of miracles. Not gonna lie, Takumi is too humble, gets on my nerves sometimes. Now, it don't get on my nerves. And the only reason I say it don't get on my nerves is because, once again, we know that for a fact that before Takumi's time and everything like that, that according to Bunta, that there were some crazy dudes out there. There was some crazy dudes. And to this day, man, I do not think that Takumi has ever beaten his dad before. Not gonna lie, Nash's Whip there is one of the greatest ore farmers in sports anime. Yeah. Now, me personally, I think that Takumi is fine being humble, bro, because you don't see the man being cocky. Honestly, throughout the whole entire series, let's be real, you never really see Takumi being that cocky. You don't start seeing that until like maybe around stage 3 and 4, but it's not all the time. It's very, very rare instances. On my first watch, I had trouble telling Nash and Kisei apart because when they were in their jerseys. Hey, They do have similar playstyles. I'll say that much. They do have similar playstyles. And if I'm correct, I think both of them play the same position too. I would have Blue Lock up in there, but I'm not gonna lie, the manga is good, but the anime, oh boy. Season 1 was alright, they fumbled Season 2 until the World Cup, and Season 3 we haven't seen yet. Yeah. I saw your comment when it was talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist, or like the, I guess it'd be like the rivals. If I was to do that, I'm not even gonna lie to you, talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh rivals, it would have to be a live stream. I'm not gonna lie to you. It would have to be a live stream because there are so many Yu-Gi-Oh rivals out there. Ah, man, it would be insane for me to try and get every single Yu-Gi-Oh rival in one entire video. I would have to do a live stream, and I'd have to have you guys helping me out because, man, there are so many rivals, especially if we're talking like between Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, original Yu-Gi-Oh! And 5Ds. Holy. And not to mention, honestly, I'm gonna be real, it'd be really tough for me to decide who is better than who because, yeah, obviously, if you're talking like GX or like even OG Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like you had Kaiba, you had Joey, you had, you know, Rex, you had freaking Weevil, you had Merrick. There was a bunch of people up in there that you could throw up in there for top tiers. But then it's like, okay, then you got GX, you got Bastion, Alexis, Chaz, freaking, what would be another rival I could think of? Shit, Zane technically. Cyrus a little bit, but that's more so in the manga. See, here's the thing. GX is weird because I'm thinking the anime GX, but if we're talking manga, GX is like a little bit different. Has Duke Devlin ever dueled outside of filler? No. Outside of filler, he has never dueled before. At least in my, what do you call it? In my memory, I'm pretty sure Duke has never dueled before, but I might be wrong. Who's your favorite initial D character? Mine's Kisuke. I really liked his arc of his arc of inferiority complex with Ryosuke and stepping out of his shadow and surpassing him. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, same here. Kisuke is one of my favorites, if not my favorite character. Like, if I had to make a list of my favorite characters in Initial D, it would be Kisuke. Then after that, it would be, I probably have to say, as far as the character, it'd be Kisuke. Then after that, it would be probably Takumi, Ryosuke, Bunta. Oh man, I'm trying to think. Who would be number 5? Who would be my favorite? I guess number 5 would be Wataru. I think number 5 would be Wataru. I like him. My experience with Yu-Gi-Oh! So bizarre. I watched Duel Monsters and dubs, so I used to dub names. I watched GX and subs, so I used the Japanese names. 5Ds, I watched both, so I interchanged them. Yeah! See, that happened to me too. That happened to me too. Yeah. And then, see, for me, my Yu-Gi-Oh! Experience is even more weird, because not only did I watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub and dub, I watched it in dub mostly, but I watched it in Japanese. But then, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime and the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga are so, like, they're so different, it's insane. Especially if we're talking about GX and 5Ds. If you're talking about GX and 5Ds, when it comes to the manga, oh my gosh, Chaz is completely different in the manga than he is in the anime. Same with Cyrus, same with Zane. Zane's completely different. His Cyber Dragon deck is different. Atticus, he's more different. Like, there's so much differences in the manga and the anime. Same with, like, hell, the, like, even in, like, in 5Ds, bro. Even in 5Ds, it's completely different, bro. The story is completely different. So, I remember I was watching the anime and I read the manga for the first time when I was in middle school. I'm like, yo, this is a completely different story from what I'm used to. I was like, did I miss something? Not gonna lie, Takami's Chop Friend pissed me off the entire first 2 seasons, and then stage 3 kind of became cool. Yeah, if you're talking about Itsuki, yeah, I think in Itsuki, honestly, the whole gas station crew, for the most part, they were a little bit alright in the first 2 seasons, but the 3rd season I think is when I liked them the best. Manga mentioned has been my all-time favorite. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, manga version of Chaz is just, if we had to put manga Chaz versus anime Chaz, manga Chaz stomps, bro. It's not even funny. Like, I love anime Chaz. Don't get me wrong, I love his character development and how the school ended up liking him and whatnot. He had like the whole Chaz it up theme and everything. Like, I love it. But like, bro, manga Chaz is something, bro. It's actually crazy. Same with Cyrus. Like, everybody is completely different. Like, manga Chaz, his dragon deck was kind of nuts too. One thing I liked about Jaden though was how his deck, he went from using the hero deck that his friend gave him, which is where he got Elemental Hero Terra Firma, to, I think in the next portion of it, he started using the, the Masked Heroes, and he started using the Masked Hero deck. He started cooking with that. I loved how he started doing that. And then in the end, after everything was over, then he ended up basically keeping the Masked Hero deck as his own, and then he went against his friend, who gave him the Elemental Hero deck. Yeah, no, Light and Darkness Dragon is an actual crazy good card. Light and Darkness Dragon is such a good card. Zane's Cyber Dragon deck was crazy. Jesus, it's better than, I would argue to say Zane's Cyber Dragon deck is, in the manga, is better than the one he had in the anime, man. Almost there. I need 500 more points. Daily reputation? That's what you need? Bossarunka. I don't have her yet. How were people building that character? That's the question. Crusher Balloon at that buff recently, which means that gear probably changed. Not gonna lie, I still try to this day to make Evil Heroes work. Is Evil Heroes are alright. Not gonna lie. I think making them limited to Dark Fusion and Dark Calling, unless you had the field spell, is such a weird choice considering the anime can literally super poly them. True, but then again, Dark Jaden, you know, or I guess it'd be the Supreme King. You don't really see that much of him. Like, yeah, he has his duels here and there, but for the most part, there's not like a lot of evil heroes that he used. Curious to see what everybody's thinking about Bologna, because apparently some people are Bologna's all over the place. dodge and only SP2 applying injury would be much better. Can't use MPV or talent. She hits like a lightning bolt except for S3 on full injury. Too slow for modern E7, and the changes ruined her niche entirely. 3-5 changes. Lisa Lucas stuff. What did they change? Damn it. She's an injury character now? Damage dealt. Increase the proportion of the damage. She's an injury character now? That's what they changed? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. She's an injury character now. So that means that in the early game, she's not going to be doing that much damage. Early game Bologna is not going to be doing that much damage anymore because the whole injury thing. I have to completely rebuild you now. Because I'm going to have to completely rebuild you. Supreme King Jaden versus Jim was such a good duel. Don't get why Emma's complaining about the Season 1 cast being mostly silenced. The transfer students were objectively cooler. Yeah, if we're talking in the anime, yeah, but in the manga, I'd say that everybody was about equal. The manga did everybody as far as the side cast, like Alexis and everybody. The manga did it way better. I'm not gonna lie, even though it's short, it did it way better when it came to the side cast, introducing everybody. Obviously, we didn't get, in the manga, the one big slight to the manga is we didn't get to see a lot of the West students and everything like that, so we didn't get characters like, obviously, the Crystal Beast dude. We didn't get... It's been a while, bro, so sorry if I'm screwing up the names, but, what was it? It's like, Axel was cool, Jim was cool. I'm trying to think. Adrian Gecko, he was a cool side character. In fact, me personally, one of my favorite duels in Season 2 was the fact that they got Adrian Gecko going against Chaz. That was a cool duel, I liked it. Trying to think. It was Jim. Then after that, they had Adrian Gecko. Then after that, they had... My brain is cooked, by the way. Sheesh. Crystal Beast dude. That was Jesse. I think there was only 4 of them now that I think about it. And then it was Axel. Yeah, it was Jim, Jesse, Axel, and Adrian. That was it. I mean, unless you want to really count Atticus. So funny that Jim Crocodile Crook was the only GX character whose name wasn't changed in the dub because it was already the kind of stupid 4Kids loved. Bro, 4Kids shafted so many good anime, bro. It's not even funny. Damn. You're an injury character now. Holy, they changed you. Adrian Gecko's still the weirdest name change to me because Embarn sounds really cool. I didn't mind it that much, but yeah, Gecko, them changing Gecko's username is definitely interesting. I'm like, I can't believe they changed it to just being an injury character. That actually is crazy to me. I don't know if I want to change you or not. I might have to re-gear you, but we'll see. Counter attack and HP sets. Damn, that's a lot of health, no wonder. I mean, I still don't got you to where I exactly would want you to be, but that's still not that bad on the health department. It's just the defense department that I'm kind of missing out on. Don't you scale off it? I'm pretty sure you scale off defense, right? So yeah, I need to change that. I need to change this to... No wonder she's not doing what I need her to do. She needs to go off of defense, and I don't have her on defense. I run health. Some of these have defense on them, but it's not that great. This one doesn't. Yeah, I'm missing like defense on 3 of these pieces. No, I'm missing defense on 2 of these pieces. Because this one only has 7 point defense on it, which is crazy. Something I just have to work with. And what's this? Pursuit said you do damage based off of what again? It's on stack with other sets of the same name, so you just damage increase. And you do damage based off of what? Injuries. Should I think I'm assuming I need more attack on you. So if we want to talk about shows I watched as a kid with great dub, Bakugan's, yo bro, Bakugan, they cooked with everything on that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Bakugan's one of the few shows where I will say that they just, the dub or the sub, didn't matter, bro. They did such a good job with it. And Dan as a protagonist, Bakugan out of all of my favorite shows had, like, I would say top 3 side cast / main cast, bro. Like, if we gotta talk about side cast and main cast, bro, being like absolutely almost perfect, Bakugan was basically where it was at. They did such a good job, bro. Like, they went into season 2 and they got like the whole thing with the Vexos, and that was perfect as a side cast. Jaden versus the Mad King of the Dark World is one of the most effed up duels ever. Subject, I thought. Yeah, no, I saw that. It was one of those times. That, honestly, there's a whole thing with Jaden where he kind of loses his love for dueling around that time. Where instead of dueling for fun a lot of the time, he kind of starts, like, he loses a lot of that. And I'm mad that we didn't get the final season, because when he was dueling against Jaden, one of the biggest things for him was him trying to figure out, how to like dueling again, how to love, just dueling for the fun of it, because he's always saving the world and whatnot. But it's definitely a character arc. It's definitely a character arc. Bro, okay, who hasn't? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There probably might be people who have never seen that masquerade twist, but bro, come on, let's all be real. That masquerade twist being him being Alice. Oh boy, that was crazy as a kid to see. No, season 4, he was really depressed. Season 4 Jaden, I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad for the dude, bro. I felt really bad. Also, this is a crazy speed roll. 20 speed, bro. Give it to me. 20 speed. I'll take that too. That's perfect. I'm just gonna go 15. Go all in. Going all in. Wow, did not touch speed at all. I'm gonna reset it. We're gonna just reset it. Screw it. I have the thing to do it. Kronos has such a great character arc. He went from trying to sabotage Judah and the crew to try to sabotage their graduations. Bro, that was actually sad. I'm not gonna lie. Him doing that, where he was like, it was like, you know, he didn't want them to graduate because he didn't want them to leave. That was such a, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was just doing his usual shenanigans, but I was like, yo, this guy actually kind of misses these. He's gonna miss these kids. Why is this rolling into straight defense? What in the world? Okay, you know what? I can't be mad about this. 10 speed, I'll take it. He was one of those teachers where he started out not really liking him that much, but they kind of grew up on him. They started growing on him to the point where it was like, you know, he really didn't want them to leave, man. It's like when you're graduating high school. It's like, bro, the teachers, at least my teachers anyway, it was one of those things where it's like, bro, they were such good teachers that it sucked graduating because it was like, damn, we really had the most goated teachers at least majority of the time. So sad that the dub never got to that part. Yeah, the dub never really got to a lot of the good stuff, to be honest. Also, it's unrelated, but when I was 9 or 10, when I first watched GX, Asuka was so bad, she activated something in my brain. Bruh. That's crazy. What would even be a good... I don't like what... The speed is throwing me off here. I bet I could probably get a better speed piece than this. 2 to 4. No, I can't. No, I can't. What am I talking about? Now, Alexis in the manga, bro. Holy crap. Alexis in the manga was something, man. Damn, you have 15 speed on you this whole time, and I've not been touching these two. 15 speed on everything. Damn. You could probably be 290 speed if I really wanted to. Damn, this was a 19 speed piece? Holy. I've been having this Harsetti on injury set for a very long time. Never knew that it'd actually be useful in this situation though. I need to get you a better HP piece because what the heck is this?
This is Sparks Dynamite.
She wasn't my first anime crusher. The honor goes to Sango from Inuyasha, but Asuka was also the first anime girl that I had to be like, see, who would be mine? Shit. Early anime for what would be one that I remember? You know what? It's actually funny. Early? It'd probably be Asuna or Sinon from SAO, or Yoriichi from Bleach, or any female character from Bleach for that matter, but I'm trying to think, man. What other anime was I watching in that early period, I guess? Hinata, maybe? Trying to think, who else? Because I was reading manga too, so keep that in mind. Shit. Oh boy. Oh boy, what was that one girl's name from Siren, from the manga? Holy shit. I'm trying to remember her name, bro. Yeah, no, it was crazy stuff going on back then. Like, when it came to anime and manga, holy, it was ridiculous. What set was I? Okay, HP set. This is... I never used it. CJ effectiveness. Oh, you actually kind of have what I want on you right now. So hold up. Let me go ahead and do this. Not bad. Damn it. Yeah, Sakurako from Siren. Oh boy. That was one of the first manga I ever read, bro. Besides like Bleach and all the other stuff. That was one of the first ones, bro. Yeah. Yeah. The fact that Siren's getting an anime this year is still... It's like, I never thought I would see the day Siren actually got an anime, man. I was like, yo, when they announced that, I was like, oh, bro, we are so back. I saw that announcement. I was like, we are so back, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting Siren with an anime. Bruh. We are back in business, boys. I was like, we are back in business, boys. We're getting Siren back. Oof. Y'all ain't ready. I was like, y'all aren't ready, man. I never thought, bro. At this point, it's like, bro, I'm not even lying to you. But at this point, it's like, okay, shit. We getting Siren? Well, at this point, bring back out... I need Ultimo, too. I need Ultima. I need Orphan to get an anime. If you know what the Orphan manga is, you're a freaking goat. I need that to get an anime. There's a lot of anime. It's like, hey, if they can bring back Siren, in the big year of 2026, bro, there's a lot of anime they could bring back that are absolute legends. I think Prince of Tennis is getting another season too, which is freaking wild. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, they better finish the story with Siren. Like, they need to do with like what Bleach is doing right now, where it's like, okay, maybe they didn't get to finish the stuff back then, but it's like now that we are having an anime, they can actually finish it. Shit, at this point, hey, let's bring back Soul Eater, bro. Let's actually get that fixed. Soul Eater was goated, but they changed the ending. Siren's adaptation is going to be handled by Studio Satellite. I've never heard of them before. Who's Studio Satellite? I'm actually about to look them up. What Studio Satellite? What anime have they worked on? Or Sate White, my bad. What anime have these guys worked on? Television series. Let's see. Which ones I'm trying to see which ones they've worked on that I can recognize. Fist of the North Star? Okay. We might be actually cooking here. They worked on Fist of the North Star. That's a good one. Fairy Tail. That's a good one. Okay. Trying to look at this. Log Horizon. That's a good one. I'm trying to figure out. What are the good ones that they worked on? Damn, they got a pretty good roster. I'm looking at all the stuff they've worked on before. They don't got to like Siren's the last one, the most recent one that they've done. Or they're not the most recent one they've done, but the most recent one they've done has become Red Ranger. Oh, they worked on this? Red Ranger becomes an adventure in another world? I'm not gonna lie, that was a decent one. It was alright. Bro, we might be cooking with this. And they worked on Air Gear. Well, the OVAs anyway. And Final Fantasy, what is that? 2019? Bro, they've been cooking recently, I'm not gonna lie. Films, they've done some films too. Not any that I recognize, but they've done some films too. Bro, we might be cooking, y'all. Alright, not bad. We might be here, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm watching it regardless. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I've been wanting Siren to get an anime for so long, bro. For so long. I've been wanting Siren to get an anime, and we're finally getting it. After all this time, my goat Siren is getting an anime, man. It's coming in 2026, and we're almost halfway through 2026, so we've got to see at least an answer. Like, if the fact that the matter is, if we ain't get an announcement at a time, by the time Bleach Styles Your Blood War Core 4 comes out in July, if we don't get an announcement for Siren by that point, oh boy, my bad. If we don't get an announcement for Siren at that point, that means that we're probably gonna get Siren in the late December, or like, you know, like I'm thinking if we don't get an announcement by then, we're probably gonna get Siren in like November or December. They also worked on Peak like Senki Shizuku and Cross. No, I was looking at it like early. I was literally just looking at it. They have worked on some goated anime, I'm not gonna lie. They've worked on some goated anime, so I think we're gonna be good as far as animation is concerned. The only thing that we need to do now, because you gotta think, I don't know how long these guys have been animating this stuff. I don't know how long these guys have been animating this, but you gotta think, if they have Siren coming out in 2026, that means they probably adapted the manga perfectly, bro. They got to. There's no way they're screwing this up. Also, what's up, Rain? How's it going? We're just talking about upcoming anime and whatnot, for this year. I'm just chilling at this point, you know, obviously. Trying to get my mind off things and just chill out, because I lost my uncle recently, for anybody who doesn't know, so I haven't uploaded any videos or anything. I didn't even know about Jujutsu Kaisen getting a new episode today, because I've been kind of just, you know, chilling with the family, you know. It's crazy, bro. 1 minute he's there, next minute he's gone, bro. They literally told me last night that they had him on life support, but I didn't know he would be gone the next morning, bro. That shit hit, bro. But that's life for real. That is life. That is life, man. It is life, man. But he's in a better place. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's in a better place. He had cancer, for anybody who was wondering. So he had cancer. You know, they said he only had 6 months to a year. So I think around this point in time, he only had like a couple, not even a couple months. I think he was near the end of his rope a little bit. So I wasn't expecting it though. But then again, you never are. You never are, bro. I wasn't expecting it though. I'm gonna be honest with you. They literally told me the night before, like my grandmother, aka her brother, she was literally telling me how he was on life support, and I'm like, okay, well, shit. I don't know how long he'll be on that, but I prayed for him the night before, and then after that, next thing I wake up this morning, they say he's gone. I'm like, damn. So, you know, we had our whole family over earlier. So, you know, once again, my grandmother. Technically, that was her brother who passed away, so she's taking it pretty hard, so we're kind of taking care of her at the moment. And then technically, I have my great-grandmother in there, you know, about to turn 103. That was her son, so, you know, you could probably imagine how she was feeling about that, but, yeah, I'm kind of just chilling at the moment. Hey, thanks for the well wishes, though. I know I saw you guys' comments when I posted this morning on YouTube that I wasn't posting anything today, because, you know, gotta take time with the family, but, by the way, Chainsaw Man manga is allegedly ending next week? Yeah, no, I heard about that. Did you play Lost Sword? Probably not. That doesn't sound familiar. That doesn't sound familiar to me. Oh boy, free run, why are you everywhere? This character is crazy right now. I'm a little bit mad that I didn't pull this character, but I was so busy. Now I gotta wait for her rerun, and who knows when that's gonna happen. Oh boy. I'm still on that copium that Bleach is gonna get a collab with this game that I'm playing right now. I'm still on that copium. Because if Freerun can get a collab, if Freerun can get a collab, if Rimuru can get a collab with this game, I think Bleach can do it. Hell, technically Guilty Gear has a collab with this game. They've done 2, as far as I've been playing, they've done 2 reruns for Guilty Gear. $103, that's almost as old as my great aunt, who she passed a couple of years back. 115. Holy crap. 115? Jeez. 115? Bro, how I'm actually curious. Who is the most, like, as of recent, who's like the most long-living human on this planet? So as of, I guess, if you're not top of, like, we're also talking, like, not biblically, by the way, because we're talking about Bible lore. Technically, there were people out there living crazy years, but we're talking about in our time period, from 1875 to 1997. That's crazy, by the way. Some person named Jamin Clement holds the record for the longest confirmed human lifespan, living up to 122 years and 164 days. Wow. That's the longest living person. I don't know if I'd want to live that long, to be honest. If I can make it to my 80s, I'm good. If I can make it to my 80s, I'm good, bro. I don't know if I'd want to live that long. Though, to be honest, let's be real with ourselves. To be honest, with all the crazy stuff out going on in the world right now, we might not even make it that long, bro. Straight up. Like, I'm not trying to be pessimistic or nothing, but there's a lot of craziness going on out there right now. $122 years old is crazy. That shit. 103 years is crazy. Like, you gotta think about that. 103 years. She's been alive for the last 4 generations. Like, my great-grandmother in that other room right now, who's about to turn 103, you know, if God says the same next month, that's 4 generations, bro. My grandmother has been around for 4. My great grandmother has been around for 4 generations, man. She also never lost her touch, which is rare. Bro, that's what I'm telling you right now. My great grandmother in my other room right now, she's still really conscious. She can still move around and whatnot. Hell, it was crazy the fact that she was even walking around a little bit at the age of 90 when it was at that point. It was crazy around that point. Who is on banner right now? Oh yeah, Coley. Let me see. How long is your banner up? 12 days? I got more than enough time to get you. My great-grand-aunt was alive during both the World Wars, Great Depression, Vietnam, the Cold War, war on drugs, war of terrorism, Ebola, and COVID. Yeah, bro. No. See, that's the crazy part. Is, bro, we survived through COVID, right? It's like we survived through COVID and everything. Like, our generation, we survived through COVID. Bro, they survived both the world wars, bro. That is wild. Plus, on top of all the other wars on top of that. And then on top of that, COVID and everything else. But not that many people out in this world, especially right now, are alive today to say that they survived both World War I, World War II, the Civil Rights Act, and all the other crazy stuff that was going on back there. Great Depression, like, holy. We don't know her exact birthday due to being born to Polish immigrants. Oh, so she's like partially Polish. Well, not partially Polish, but she had Polish immigrants. That's a unique. That's unique. I have Polish immigrants. Huh. And the Great Depression, bro. Yeah, now that's rare. Like, there's not a lot of people to be saying they lived through all of that. Why is this still red? Am I missing them? Oh, you know what? I forgot about this. There we go. Peace. And then we're gonna go ahead and knock peace out. Yeah, no, that's a crazy feat, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, we're talking about lore. If you're past 100 right now, you survived through pretty much about everything. You survived through about almost every crazy event possible at this point. Great Aunt Ruth, I'll just call her Aunt Ruth for brevity from now on, actually took place in the Million Man March. middle age when my grandpa was born in 1945. So she was in her 40s and 50s probably by the time your grandpa was born. Jeez. I mean, I'm not really surprised about that, to be honest, though, because my grandmother, she's 70, and my great grandmother, she's 103. So that's like a 30. Jesus, that's almost like a 30-year difference right there. I forgot, what do you do? Because I know you're annoying. So you're a bleed effect. I don't think this is a fast team though, so we could probably get around this. I think I'm about to be going. We suspect Aunt Ruth was born between September of 1912 and the March of 1913. That sounds about right. Because if she was in her 30s around that point, then that means that she probably was born around that time period when that happened. Bro, imagine being born during those times, man. Holy. They're probably thinking the same thing we're thinking right now. That is craziness going on back then. Alright, we just gotta survive. We literally just have to survive. That's literally it. Let me see. I'm not outspeeding this though. There's no way I'm outspeeding this. So I gotta tank down. I gotta tank it down. Because there's no way in heck they're letting me survive all this. Last rider crown. That works. Because no matter what, if anybody dies here, Ross is gonna kick ass, so. Means that she was in her late 50s and then 60s during the civil rights movement. She was a big civil rights activist from being from an immigrant family. I bet, I would bet. Shit, my great grandmother probably took part in that. She was around to see Martin Luther King and all them alive. She probably took part in that. Do I launch the nuke now? I think I launched the nuke. Yeah, I'm gonna launch the nuke here. I'm gonna do this because somebody's dead already. Maybe I should have launched the nuke. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what this is all about. No, we survived. Let's go. Yeah, you're gonna come back, kill probably everybody except for Ross. It's crazy that she died 4 years ago. I was always considered old by me, my grandparents and parents. Yeah. That's how it be though, for real. GG's. Ross coming in with a dub. Like, there's not a single person alive in my family who knew Aunt Ruth when she was young. I mean, you would think. I mean, you're like the oldest other person in your family, from what I'm hearing here, would be your grandfather, who was born in 1945, bro. 1945 is already way past 100 years ago. Like 1945, shit. That's like 55. That means your grandfather right now, he's like what? 55, let's see, plus 2026. So he's like, he's in his 80s right now. Your grandfather's in his 80s. I see a lot of immortality going on here, but she's definitely going first, so we're just gonna eat it. You should play Lost Sword. It's really fun. Gosh, again, they're doing a Senran Kagura collab. Characters are Hikage and Yumi. Asuka was a free character at the start of the event, but that part of the event is over. I might just do it just for the hell that it's a Senran Kagura collab. The last time I seen a game do a Senran Kagura collab was Brown Dust 2. And that was last year, or I think it might have been the year before. Also, how the heck? Oh no, we didn't go first. I was about to say. Now I might try it out just for that. I might even make a video on it just for the hellsies. I just might make a video on it and be like, hey, playing Lost Sword for the first time and see how it goes. And hell, maybe I might enjoy it. Who knows? Who knows? I'm always down to try out new games and whatnot. I do not know what's up with this. Why is my A-ROM faster than everybody here? Kind of messes up what I want to do here, but let's get the stun on you, hopefully. Nope, we got nothing. All right. This is so weird. We're gonna resist the hell out of this, but this is so weird. Okay, this is gonna be one of those games where we play the long game here. This is one of them games where it's the long game. He's playing the tank down. He's playing tank down too. Oh, he just blinded everybody? Well, except for Ross. Oh, I don't know who to get rid of right now. That didn't even crit. Oh boy. This is probably not hitting nobody, but I need to at least do some damage here. Okay, we did a little bit of something, though we're kind of blinded at the moment, which sucks. We can cleanse this, though. That's the one thing we got. We can cleanse this. By the way, fair warning, Lost Sword is not a stream game. It's pretty goonery, not Brown Dust 2 level, but it's above Nikkei. I mean, I played Nikkei, so I don't know how crazy it gets over there, but it's not too nuts. I need to figure out a way around this whole entire team, because this is so weird. I'll check it out, and then I'll decide, I guess. If it's like that, I'll check it out and decide. I just got my... They hit my backline so many times that he got his thing back without me even having to worry about it. Nice. Okay, how much is this doing? How much is this doing? Oh boy. Oh boy. Ross, I'm gonna need you to come in clutch. I'm gonna need you to come in clutch because I was not expecting that to do that much damage. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna need you to nuke right now. First, I need you to hit. I need you to knock out this, first and foremost. Hey, what's up, Almighty? You know, thanks for the condolences and everything like that. You know, family's taking it pretty hard a little bit at the moment, especially my great-grandmother and my grandmother, but, you know, spend time with the family today, so it's a little bit calmed down now. I need Ross to absolutely nuke everybody here. Yeah. Oh, the defense. Okay, we're probably cooked. Okay. I think I know what I need to do. Well, I mean, I survived this, but I think, you know what? I think you're the problem. I think you're the problem. Hold up. I think I got something for this. I think I got something for this. Because I think I figured out what the problem is here. Yeah, but no, we got the news this morning, when it came to my uncle. We got the news this morning, when he passed away, because they had him on life support the night before. I was like, oh boy, that is not exactly what we wanted to hear, but it's like, you know, at least he's still alive. But then the next morning they talk about how he passed away at 11 o'clock. I'm like, damn. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah. So now I've been hanging out with family. My cousins came over because they knew him personally. Obviously, we did. My great grandmother, you know, and my grandmother, obviously being her brother, and whatnot. You know, going through the photo book and everything like that. It's always nice, you know. This is why shit. Keeping photos and stuff of all the old stuff back in the day, you know, whether it be grandkids, kids, aunts, uncles, it's always nice just in case something like this happens, man. Lost Sword is really free-to-play friendly. Every character except for collabs is added to the standard pool, and the game has 3, sometimes 4 grindable selectors per promote. That's pretty good. The core theme of Lost Sword is Authorian lore, but everyone is woman. Crazy. Yeah, no, I think I figured out what the problem is. I forgot. What is your big thing? Your whole entire thing is what? Damage? Okay, yeah, that's why we did, like, nothing. We need to take you out. We need to take you out immediately, because you're the reason why we did, like, zilch for damage. Okay. I think I have an answer to this. Because you're going first no matter what. So I have an answer to this. I just gotta get my... There you are. Witch the Mirror Tenebria. Because you're going first. I think we could just straight up nuke. Yeah, let's do it. We could just straight up nuke here, right? The only one who have anything to block that is you. And we know we're going to survive a hit from you. Yeah, I think we nuke. And because every non-collab character is a standard, you get 3-4 selectors per month. You can build meta teams with minimal gotcha pools. Hey, I'll check it out. I'm definitely going to try it. Gonna DM you some of my favorite designs. Bet. I think we just straight up nuke here. Yeah, I should have done this from the beginning. Because we are definitely... There's no way you're surviving all of this. And we have the way to strip buffs, too. Okay. How much evasion? You probably have evasion out the wazoo. Oh, boy. I almost realized that we're doing no damage to Lady of the Scale. There's no wonder people are banning that character so much. Because you are just cooking us right now. Because now you just got pure damage share shenanigans. How have you not? First of all, hold on. How in the world is my lady of this? How fast are you? Because you over here outspeeding my 295 speed to Tenebria right now. How fast is the backline? Because how in the... And yeah, we're doing no damage. We cooked. We're actually cooked because you're just going to blast everybody now. Oh, boy. This is fun, y'all. And this is why I got to strip. I don't even think I can strip any of this now, too. That's the worst part. I can't strip any of these buffs right now. This ignores effect resist, but you're dodging everything. That's the one time you don't. The one time she doesn't dodge. The one time she doesn't dodge anything. Oh boy. I'm trying to figure out how the hell you all outsped my Tenebria, because my Tenebria is not 300 speed, but it's 295. That's pretty damn fast. Who's up next? You? Oh boy, do I want to? We gotta just nuke. We just gotta nuke, bro. I think we just nuke here with the Ross. I think we just have to. Because if I let this shenanigan go on too long, then we're about to get blasted again. You just built resistance, huh? Straight up built resistance. I think we just straight up nuke, bro. Alright, well, let's see how much damage this is doing. Bro, we did no damage, bro. Bruh, that's not good. That's not good. How you just eat, even with the debuffs, bro. Even with the debuffs, we're still getting cooked. What is happening? It's honestly, it's literally just this. It's literally just you. There's a reason. There's a reason why they be banning you all the damn time. Because it's literally just you. Oh boy, I'm actually a little bit salty I didn't pull you when you came out too. The devs will randomly just put 300 stuff on the inbox. Hey, we love those kind of devs. That's what this game does sometimes. We love those kind of devs. How did you you're on HP set, aren't you? You're an HP, you're not HP, but HP regen. By the way, if you do play the game, so let's recommend using your first few selectors on obtaining and maxing Luceria. She's by far the best character in the game. It's not even close. She's #1 healer and #1 DPS and a top 3 support. Damn. Sounds like I don't know if there's even a character like that in this game. This game's done a pretty good job of not throwing everything into one, but at the same time, you know, we're just getting fried right now. I don't know how you built this team the way you did, but shit, shout outs to y'all, because there's no way in hell I'm beating this. And it's because of this lady with scales. I was trying to knock her out immediately, but that just didn't happen. That did not happen. We did no damage to you for some reason. Even with the nuke that we did. We threw out 3 nukes and did nothing. We threw out 3 nukes right there and got nothing done. Holy. I gotta get the podcast stuff ready for tomorrow too, because that should be starting up around 1 o'clock p.m. tomorrow. I gotta get that podcast stuff ready. I mean, technically it's already ready, but I need to get some gameplay, because I'm gonna have gameplay in the back. My bad. I'm gonna have gameplay in the background. Check Discord DMs. I'm gonna check it real quick. But I'm gonna be having gameplay stuff in the background when I have this up. I don't know, me personally though, if I'm gonna have my VTuber model up here or not, because I want to have the gameplay here in the middle in the empty area, then the whole guest area is gonna be where I have the Discord people and talking, and then gameplay in the middle. I don't know if I have my VTuber model up in there though. I might put it up in there, but kind of just figuring it out at the moment. Right, let me see this. Lost Sword. Surprised I've never heard of the game. It's probably another small game. Oh, my ankles. What the heck? Hey, yo. I'm gonna have to check this game out. Hold on a sec. Is it turn-based? Is this game turn-based like Epic 7? Or like, what kind of game is this? Character's looking kind of good, though. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Character's looking kind of crazy. Yeah, I'll have to check it out a little bit. Alright, let's get back in here real quick. Let's see, it's 11:56. Oh boy. Let's see, I'll do a couple more matches and then we'll end stream. I was planning on doing some dumb. I was planning on doing a bunch of different stuff for tonight's stream, or just today in general. But I was not expecting to lose a family member, so there is that. Okay, there's no way we don't just absolutely obliterate this team. This is a speed team for sure. There's no way we don't just absolutely obliterate this. I don't know if these guys have 295 speed, and I'm not even trying to test that theory because most of these dudes usually build them. Okay, actually, hold up. Because I see the plan here. You're going to pop your SP3, then you're going to pop off your stuff. We're going to have to somehow... Either I can pull out Harsetti to kind of screw this up. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull out Harsetti to screw this up. It's gonna be a speed. It's a speed game, y'all. It is a speed game out here. I'm gonna pull out Harsetti. Then I'm gonna pull out. Where's my? Oh. No, it's a speed game out here. Where is? Yeah, afternoon soak full on. Because we need to deal with this. Oh boy, this is about to be a speed game. It's a high quality. It's an auto battler. There's high quality art and animations. Hey, I'm not too. I'm not. I love some auto battlers sometimes. Okay, let me see here. Because I'm betting the crux of this whole entire team is this whole entire combo that's going on here. Who's going first? Who's doing what, first of all? Damn. Tenebria is the slowest one here on their team. What? It made sense to me. I was gonna say, it makes sense that you're fast, but Tenebria being the slowest one is crazy. Okay. Let's just get rid of you, because you're like 90% of the problem. Nice! Uh-oh, what is this? Gave her Immortal. Oh. I'm not sure how this is about to go. Because I did not expect that. Okay, you come back, that's good. But then you... Oh boy, the only thing that's good here is the fact that we stunned their Tenebria, but I don't know, man. I mean, we're not buffing anybody right now anyways. I can't buff anybody, but I can at least nuke some people, right? As long as I get the extra turn... DVD if you have more character zones. Oh boy, I didn't get the extra turn. That's not good. Oh boy. I was really trying to get that so I could nuke everybody. This is gonna hurt. Yep. Yep. Frickin' heck. Frickin' heck, bro. I did not expect that. We're cooked. We're cooked. Bruh. If I had gotten that extra turn, we probably would have been able to do something. But we did not get that, and we got a nuke for it. Damn. Okay. Damn. Okay. Let me see this crap. Because we basically did what we needed to do. You didn't even get a turn, though.
Sparks.
How fast do they have these guys? Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I don't know how fast these guys are, but here's what I'm gonna bank it all on this. It's pretty obvious that plan ain't working. I wish I had Rimuru built, because if I had Rimuru built, oh boy, this will be so much easier to deal with. If I had Rimuru built, this would be so much easier to deal with, but here we are. I think I pull out... Yeah, I think I pull out Aaron for this. Alright, let me see how this goes. I might not be cooking here. Yeah, I know you were gonna go first. I knew you were gonna go first. That's obvious. There's this. That pops that. You targeted Arom this time, though. Damn. The whole point of doing all this is so I could cleanse them, but that might not even freaking happen because of this. Bro, come on. I need the extra turn here for this to work. Use a stall team? I kind of am. Yeah, we're freaking cooked. Same thing. Yeah, that's GG's. I am kind of using a stall team, but the problem is, and this is why I tried to kind of counter it. Damn. The reason I was doing what I was doing before is because I wanted to get rid of her, because she's 90% of the freaking problem. But the problem is you also are 90% of the problem, because you do the exact same thing, kind of, that she does, but you're just faster, at least the way they built her. And then that ends up triggering this character, who basically one-taps somebody, and then I don't know what you do. Damn. Damn. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna beat this. Because the main thing is I want to beat this out, but I gotta go first for that to even work. And apparently you are just 300 speeds, so that ain't happening right now. I know I'm not outspeeding you. So I just pull out. Because here's the thing. Here's the problem. I could pull out Senya. See this crap. Try to think here. Who do I want to pull out for this crap? Because this is ridiculousness going on here. Oh boy. Once again, I don't know how fast they have this character built. All I know is the last time I went, I didn't go first. And that's kind of the crux of this whole entire thing. I'm putting you in the back, because let me see. You target the tankiest character back here, right? Who's my tankiest character? Would it be you? Defense-wise? Highest defense is what gets targeted, right? How much defense do you have? 1,200 versus 1,552. I think this is the play, because I think based on what happens here will determine everything else. It all depends on who goes first, though. Okay, so that's guaranteed. That's 300 speed. That is 300 speed, guaranteed. There's no way that's not 300 speed, because I have my Tenebria at 295. Wait. What? Why did you target Senya? Senya's not even the... Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to argue it. Senya's not even the most tanky one out here. Is it based on HP? Okay, you know what? Point blank, we survived the first attack. I didn't think that she'd target Senya, though. I thought she would target Ross. Oh, boy. I mean, Senya, if she dies here, that kind of sucks. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh boy, because you got sealed, I can't do nothing with you. Oh, what is... I've never seen this character, by the way, so that's the only reason I'm so surprised. Okay, hold up. This is winnable. Okay, no, this is still winnable. This is still winnable. We can still win with this. We can still win with this. We can still win with this. Okay, who's up next? You? And then after that, it's Hua Young, I think. I mean, what's the most that you can do right now? I don't get a dual attack off of this no matter what. I think we get rid of you. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I did what I did, because now you're getting the nuke. Now you're getting the nuke. Please, Ross, I need you to clutch right here and right now. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. That immortality isn't lasting forever. That immortality isn't lasting forever. Get him out of here. You only get one turn of resistance, so I don't care. Get him out of here. You can only target Ross anyway because she's guarded. D-break too? Yeah, you're dead as hell next turn. Damn, you got a hell of a lot of resistance though, the fact that you're doing all that. Yeah, that immortality is whatever. I don't care about that. You're eating this nuke. Ross for the W. Oh lord, let's go. Let's go. I knew there was a way around it. I just didn't know how fast their characters were. That's literally what sold me. Because I know that they usually build characters like that around 300 speed, but I just couldn't tell. Alright, we survived that. Alright, this is the Boss Arunka team too, right? So this is definitely a speed team. Because you want to go first. You're definitely built 300 speed. Then you, then you, then you. This is a burst down team. So, because you're a burst down team, do we want to? Because this, you're giving speed imprint, so you're definitely 300 speed no matter what. could beat this dude. Let's do this. I don't know how fast these guys are, but I'm gonna try it. By the way, one of the better DPS units in Lost Sword, Time Mat, has an ult that literally is Senju Koten Taiho. That's funny. That's funny. Also, we went first, meaning that these guys are not 300 speed. You guys are cooked. Because I don't have my Tenebria built to 300 speed yet. That's the only problem. I'm at 290. Wow, you resisted all of that? I mean, you're still dead though, so that kind of kills a little bit of what you wanted to do, but... everybody else is faster, which makes sense, because I have a bunch of tanks on my team. Oh yeah, get him out of here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, get him out of here. He didn't resist that, surprisingly. I missed though. Damn. Eat it. I don't know if you're gonna dodge this or not though, but you can eat this. Dragon Bride, so yeah, I'm glad I got this character. Got him out of here. You don't. Oh, you survived on one. Dual attack. Yeah, you're going. Nice. By the way, one of the better. Okay, I actually read that. Oh, I read that already. Let me go ahead and look at the DMs real quick, because I know you said you sent some other characters. Ooh, the Senran Kagura, the Senran Kagura characters look pretty good. The Senran Kagura characters look pretty damn good. Yeah, I'm going to have to try this game out a little bit. I can kind of tell why you said it's a little bit, like, more on the goon side, though. But then again, I can't, like, bro, Nikkei, I wouldn't say it's more crazy than Nikkei. I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't say that's more crazy than Nikkei. Oh, boy, I'm getting real tired of seeing ladies. I'm not surprised that people are buying it. I'm not surprised to see that people are banning that at a high level. Because you are a pain in the butt. Let's see. Freeren's gonna definitely eat whatever I throw at her, so... this is why I wish I had my dang... I wish I had my damn... Rimuru build, bro. Rimuru crushed this team. It was a good debuffer that I had that would be good for this outside of who I already have. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter in this case. I guess it don't matter in this case. We'll just go for it. Freeren's a little bit of a pain, though. I will say that now. Freeren's a little bit of a pain in the freaking butt. Check DMs. I sent you a PvP match due to the power stall and heal units. They added a clause that makes it to where you, when you deal over the triple starting HP of a team, you basically auto win. I'll have to take a look at that. Why is this all glowing? Okay, I don't know what's up with that. Discord. Oh, okay, I see it. I see it. So they do have a little bit of a PvP and all that. Okay. Let's see if these guys resist. They shouldn't. I didn't see any resist right there. So they y'all. That's that. I think that cooks this. Let's go. Let's go. The only one that's gonna be a little bit annoying to deal with is Freeren, but everybody else dies. Also, never trust the power level or character levels in PvP. The motherfuckers tune their gear to make their teams weaker than they are. I would bet. This game's got a gear tuning thing too, so you ain't the only one telling to worry about gear. Once again, the biggest thing in this game is you kind of have to figure out which characters in this game got 300 speed or not, if they built them that way. Oh boy. Hand guy, Meteor Carrick doing hand guy things, but the block, nice, the block stops that. Fine with that. You need to die. Yes, sir. That's 2 down. we need to get you. Can you pull up the PvP match I said on Strand Short? I can do that after I'm done with this. Because we need to get rid of these two anyway. Freeren's the biggest threat on this team, and I need her gone. I need you gone. Yes, sir. Alright, that pretty much seals it. Because I can basically start stripping your buffs now. I can basically start stripping your buffs and doing dual attacks. And pack it up. That's GG's. Nice. Not bad, no. Once I can build myself a 300 speed character, we're good to go, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We're just straight up cooking. Because right now, my fastest character is Tenebria, who is, like, do I go based on speed here? Do I go to my heroes? And I go based off of stats, specifically my speed. $290. Oh, no, I forgot. No, I forgot. Payra is 290. You're 274. That actually makes sense that we're faster than me. Payra is my fastest. And then after that, it goes, which is near Tenebria, then Spirit Eye Celine, Lone Wolf, New Moon. Basically, all the characters I want to be fast. But my fastest actually is Payra. Huh. Go figure. I might move Payra's gear over to which of Tenebria's, because I don't use Payra that much anymore.
This is Sparks Dynamite.
Alright, let me see here. What is this gameplay looking like? I can actually switch my screen over real quick. Let me switch my screen over real quick. So this is the matches. I probably should pause this. Oh! Oh, so you literally did. I mean, I guess, yeah.
The hour of judgment is here.
So there is so much going on right now.
How pathetic. I need to protect everyone. The ultimate strike! No!
All hell.
I'm assuming what I'm looking at right now is endgame here.
Protect left. I'll protect you. My secret light fall! Hail from forward.
That's what I'm assuming right now. This is all endgame gear right here. Holy animations, though. I wouldn't say these animations on the level of Epic 7, but... Damn, they got cooked. They got cooked. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay. That's how that works? So once you knock out, like, what, 3 of their teammates, then that's it? Kinda crazy. Kinda crazy. Once you knock out 3 of their teammates, they're basically cooked. Not bad, though. I'm definitely gonna have to learn it. That if I do play that game, I'll have to learn everything. Like, gear-wise and everything like that. Let's do one more, though. This is mid-game PvP? Oh, okay. You're not at endgame yet? I'm not at endgame when it comes to this game either. I'm kind of close, but I'm nowhere near close. I still got a lot to work on. Alright, let's do this. I think I outspeed. Let's do this. It's based off of starting health. Some matches you kill all 5. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem. Oh, boy. Conquer Lilius. I haven't seen that in a minute. You're definitely gonna... Nah, we resist. Nice. We're gonna have to break through all this, though, unfortunately. If you deal with it 30 times to the team's total of HP, the game ends. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, Tenebria about to cook these people. There was an issue with infinite matches. Yeah, because I bet everybody just built up a whole bunch of HP. I would bet. We didn't kill anybody, but they ain't gonna be able to get any buffs either. So that's huge. Let's just get rid of you. One gone. Alright.
This is Sparks Dynamite.
This. No crit. Damn. We need you. Oh boy. I'm about to say, we need you going. And you're just barely surviving. Oh boy, here come the dual attacks. Let's see, who's up next? I'm gonna do this. Oh, you have no HP, bet. So we can kill 2 of you all at the same time. Huge. Huge. Nice. You're not gonna be able to do enough. We eat those. I'm not even gonna need my ult for this. I know you're gonna do counter attacks, which is whatever. I mean, I don't see. There might be a chance that you get to see this character solo, but I don't see it happening. Remove a buff. I'm fine with her hitting back on this one because that means we get shield. Well, we didn't get the shield, I guess. But it don't matter because now that somebody's dead, Ross can actually do a little bit of damage. Goodbye, and that's Genesis Ross. That is Genesis Ross. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. The brown-haired girl with the lollipop, Lancelot, has a really cool gimmick. Her ult and skill do true damage equal to percentage of HP, so she's a tank that doubles as a DPS. So basically, she's the equivalent of, because she does true damage, she's the equivalent of this character. She does true damage. Let me go to my tanks here. I'm just gonna turn this off. It don't matter to me. So she's the equivalent of this character. Well, actually, there's a couple of characters in this game that are like that. So she's the equivalent to Dragon Bride Senya when she uses her SP3 attack, where no matter what, it's gonna do a certain amount of damage. It's true damage. Like there's no way you're blocking it. Nothing. There's also another character like this character, Last Rider Crowd, where here he has true damage. All based off of max health and speed. And damage dealt also increases every single time this is used, and it can stack up to 3 times. Oh man, I need you to go back to normal because they screwed with your moveset a little bit. I need to get you some gear, I'm gonna be honest. Your gear right now is decent, but it ain't that good. I need you to be 300 speed if I'm gonna ever use you. But I think that's why I'm gonna end stream. It's a little bit late, you know. I was kind of just like chilling with you guys, you know. A lot of family stuff going on, but I'm definitely gonna try out that Lost Sword game. I'm gonna probably try it out tonight on my own time, and then I gotta obviously get the podcast ready for tomorrow. So if you guys are in the channel stream, or anything like that, I can't talk. We will be doing that podcast tomorrow at 1 p.m. talking about anime, gaming, all that good stuff. I have a lot of stuff to talk about, so if you guys are down, I will be streaming that around 1 p.m. once again tomorrow. I have the Discord ready if you guys want to join in on that. But otherwise, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good night. Once again, thank y'all for joining, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe the ult's beneath the ruin, but it's also such a token. Oh, that's wild. We got a lot of anime news to talk about tomorrow, man. It's about to be crazy. Bleach especially. Bleach is a lot of stuff. But I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all take it easy. I'm out of here.